Setting it up. Setting up the thing. Okay. Spoonie has wet dreams about pushing up roses? Sure, why not? Was that supposed to insult me? Alright. Austria, one of my favorites. Hello. Yes, I am alive. Where was I? Okay, Torment, Tides of Numenera. I know, actually, I know very little about this, although you'd think I would know more. Hair on the lens. Now my camera's all fucked up. If the camera moves me out of shot, let me know. Because Planescape Torment is one of the best games of all time, one of my favorites, and this has nothing to do with it. I keep hearing it described as the spiritual successor to Torment. I don't know what the hell that means. Because if it's not in Planescape, it's not a success. Maybe it just looks the same. I don't know. But I feel compelled to check it out. So I'm going in almost completely blind. Pillars is better than Numenera. Pillars of what? Thank you, Cheetah. I will give Ori a head pat later. She is asleep. Okay, so. Pillars of Eternity. I don't know what that is. No, I have no clue what that is. Well, I've heard Monty Cook, who's designed a lot of the later D&D stuff, is behind this, so at least he knows what he's doing. So we'll see. Pillars a bit... Okay, I want to look it up. It's made by Obsidian. I'll look it up later. I don't care. I want to play this now. It's a Baldur's Gate successor, which is what Planescape is. Alright, hey, Jackson! Loud! It's always loud! I'm gonna turn my volume down 1 second. To about half. Come on. There we go. Ah. Yeah, Monty Cook. Okay. Thrill me! Will I be male or female? As with any time I'm presented with this choice, I roll the d20 of fate. I am a man.
In darkness.
Narration.
Aching cold sets into an unfamiliar body. A distant howling surrounds you, louder with each passing second. Insistent and invisible hands slap and tear at the membrane that protects you.
Membrane?
Your first emotion is an involuntary and formless panic.
Yes, I'm in a membrane.
You've forgotten something important. As if it once meant the world to you.
A parachute?
The details slip away as you grasp at them.
I think it's a parachute.
You force your eyes open.
Look at his body. Look around. Well, my body is pretty much staying the way it is, and there ain't much to see. So let's look around.
A white-pink fleshy cocoon surrounds you.
Ew! I know that.
A minor rent in its side tears open, and the howling wind forces its way inside.
Oh man, my womb ripped open.
The cocoon rips away, gone before you can grab it, spinning you into a dizzying tumble. You are falling, the world many kilometers beneath you. You catch a glimpse of a curved horizon, and also the ground beneath you that is approaching deceptively quickly. Above you, a small moon is slowly collapsing in upon itself.
Snake, you're experiencing an honor second only to Chuck Yeager, the world's first Halo jump.
The wind buffets you and burns your eyes, but you don't need to see the details of the faraway ground to know you're in serious trouble. You won't survive a fall from this stratospheric height. A part of your frantic mind babbles that technically it probably fell from a thermospheric height. Stay focused as the ground rushes toward you.
You know what? I believe I can fly.
Put your hands to your sides, and you slice through the air. The wind tears at your face and scalp, and your skin burns at the tremendous speed. Your vision blurs, and you are unable to judge how far you've fallen.
Witness me!
The phrase whispers itself in
Woo!
terminal velocity. You have reached the limit of the speed the air will grant you, and now that you enter the lower reaches of the atmosphere, you can feel it thickening around you, and miraculously you are slowing from the frenzied descent. Slow is a relative term. You knife through the air, piercing its veils, and you have no time for the poetry of falling. This realization drives itself home as you strike an unyielding surface.
Yeah.
As your skin explodes and your organs liquefy on impact, a brief thought flashes through your mind. Your life was utterly and completely meaningless.
Yeah. This game speaks to me. I think they pretty much nailed it. I'm dead! I died before character creation! Woo! Woo! So that's Torment. Tides of Numenera. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. It was entertaining. It wasn't the hardest game. So I pretty much set a speedrun record. Yeah, I agree, you guys. Maybe there's like a Paragon ending or something like that. I mean, I never really got to explore my man's body. Oh, you're back again. Are you gonna do something stupid as last time? Ah!
Your first emotion, you force your eyes open.
Yeah, I'll look at my body. Look at my body.
Wait, you are wearing a form-fitting suit of some dark material. You recall that you were wearing something much more elaborate a short time ago. You have smooth, light brown skin, 5 fingers on each hand, 5 toes on each foot. Good muscles, strong but not bulky, and slim hips. Your palms are soft, as if they have not done much labor.
Wait, how many? How many?
Burns on the hands and wrists.
Oh, thank God.
You haven't always been careful. Why can't you remember this?
Oh.
Without warning, the cocoon that surrounds you shreds and tears away. You are falling. Above you, a small moon is slowly collapsing in on itself. The world is many kilometers below you. You are spinning too rapidly to get a good look. You can see a large landmass, a vast body of water directly below you, and scattered archipelagos. But the a detail eludes you. A deep black night is above you. Its nocturnal clarity disappears.
Stop narrating, I'm gonna die! Try to remember what happened. If I stall much longer, fuck it.
It's hazy. You were in a tall passageway, its sides slicked with dew, the air warm and moist.
Thank you, y'all man.
Of a giant organism. You remember
I hope you catch the show later, because this could be this should really be something else. Passageway side slick with dew. I wasn't doing anything wholesome.
Something ancient and cold, its coiling power, the promise of oblivion. Its shadowed tendrils struck at you, and the walls where they landed were torn apart utterly, destroyed beyond any hope of repair. You leapt into a membranous cocoon and fell from the station, the moon.
What?
And then you were empty. But who were you?
I jumped into a meat sack and fell off the moon?
A word surfaces in your thoughts, and you seize it before it vanishes. Sorrow. The world fills your sight. You're about to hit.
Is he crying?
It hurts your mind to recall, but you push past it, a creature of the forgotten world seeking you out across the centuries. But it's not you it seeks, is it? It sought the man whose memories you shuffle through now, and you realize suddenly that you are not him.
But the only me is me.
You were... Who? Who were you?
I bet you anything, and I don't want to do this over again. I bet you if I say search these memories, I die. But I gots to know.
If you somehow manage to sidestep everything you know about anatomy, physics, and death, and you are surprised to realize that you do know something about them, and you survive this fall, you suspect that you might be able to reawaken a dormant strength you sense inside you. But who could possibly survive a fall from this height?
Chuck Norris. And Jason Statham. I've seen it.
You remember reaching an escape tube, and you remember being struck by a tendril of force, and then the fall. The fall. You open your eyes in time to see a riot of color around you. Your descent barely slowed, and then agony flares throughout your body as a crunching impact destroys you. The last thing you hear is a rapidly cycling whine of energy, and then...
The fail horn. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm dead, aren't I? Oh! Well, I got slightly further. Nice. So as long as you don't DDT yourself from 3,000 miles in the sky. Yeah, you're fine. One moment. Hey, what is that? What is that? What is this? Jumbled thoughts. Well, my narrator died. As you study the empty bowl before you, drops of Jupiter fall from the ceiling, splattering on the ground next to the bowl. The light from every drop is reflected in the bowl's rounded hollow. It's as if it hungers for the light. This is where Mountain Dew comes from. It needs to be filled. I will fill the bowl. Let's be more careful about this. Maybe it's some kind of spit pot of Shub-Niggurath. The sharp-toothed rim plucks at your skin. It's going to be tricky moving this bowl without slicing your fingers on the edge. You might have to actually work for it. Or I could take my shirt off and use that to, well, I can take my shirt off. Examine the bowl again. Nothing has changed. You've encountered your first task. You have 3 stat pools. Fist, lightning bolts, and triangles. That you can spend to increase your chances of success. This is called using maximum effort. To more easily move the bowl in front of you, use mouse button to spend might for a higher level of effort. Don't worry if you fail this task. In Torment, failure often results in interesting outcomes, but usually not good ones. Spend might. How much might is there? And do I get it back? Oh, it's... No, I have no stats. My video's not covering anything yet. Thank you, Snapple. It is great. There's no stats there yet. If there are, I'll move my head. This, I presume, is might? Yes, it would appear so. That is a lie. You rarely, if ever, want to fail a task. I'll give myself 80. Yeah! Must you? With my mind! I dare you to drink the water. Wow, I got quite a face, don't I? And oh, no, you can't see. Now you can't see my face. Lucky you. Now I'm over here. In fact, we'll all be over here. I might actually shrink you guys if there's a lot of interesting stuff to see, because you probably want to see that, not, you know. Okay. A pale blue luminescence stretches into the corners of the room. By the way, have you noticed that the room is swimming? A voice calls out from somewhere high above. Hey, you okay? There's not going to be any more voice acting, is there? This is new and interesting. I want to drink the goo. Overturn the bowl. That seems like a rash impulse. Okay. When you touch it, a strange tightness in your hand. Soon discover the bowl is too heavy to move now. It's a no, then. I will no longer fondle the bowl. As soon as you touch the orb, a memory floods your mind. That's my weird face, right there. Larry Wolf, don't kill this for me. Not yet. You stand in front of a rusted door. Air is humid and dank. You've had a moment's respite from this waterlogged hell. A bubble of stale air, your resting point. You've breathed water before, and you've lived for decades beneath the waves. But this body's an air breather, and the constant pressure has been crushing you ever so subtly. Worse, your companion's mind seems to be wandering from the task at hand. Tell me about it. He's a genius with machines, but now he seems distracted. The device in his hand is covered in knobs, wires, and antennas. It's a PKE meter. He believes he can get the two of you through the corroded door, but he's merely staring at it. Perhaps he's lost faith in his invention. The mission cannot be delayed. You're really throwing me in here, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think that's the point, but... Deceive him by telling him you've heard sounds of pursuit. Threaten him until you're to the task at hand. This is taking too long. Cast a spell in esotery to fix the device yourself. Can't I ask him what's wrong? Like, can we go now? I don't know. I don't know that it's broken, so I'm not going to cast a spell on his shit, so let's just get moving. Your words echo clearly. He looks up surprised as you cut through his indecisive haze. He says, alright, sorry, I'm pretty baked right now. His fingers make minute adjustments to the knobs and blinking levels of the device. The stale air of your bubble freshens as the door swings open. Dark hallway lies beyond. Moments later, you're underwater again. Your hands closing around a strange, familiar artifact. You need it to complete the thing. Electric current runs through your fingers as your hand crosses the vertical plane of the pedestal, and an iridescent field coalesces so fast the wave of pressure dazes you for a moment. I have no clue what's happening. The guards won't be far behind. Run, you can come back for it. Now, I've cut whatever it is. There's a big heist. I've come all this way. Disabling the sonar pulse won't help. You know, they know. So I'm gonna set a trap for whatever cipher is. You run urgent fingers over the devices fastened to your waist. A fog rising in your mind. A few can be used against the guards, but will also turn your skin into synth steel. Or the surrounding water to boiling wax. Why did I bring them? Finally, you find a small silver sphere. Setting it in place, you kick desperately for the safety nearby alcove. The sphere whirls and unfolds into a spiraling vortex. The sphere at its center speaks a few polite words in an ancient language, then begins draining the surrounding water into itself at alarming speed. The approaching guards shout and then scream as they too are sucked into the whirlpool and ripped to pieces. I didn't mean to get violent, but okay. I tore people apart in an extra-dimensional vortex. Soon things will become clearer, I trust. I stole an orb thing, perhaps. I'm not sure that. I know I killed some people. Oh, what? There was a thing. No, there isn't. Last cast off. The mirror looks strange, as though what you see in it is real and you're the reflection. No, it looks strange because my face is weird. You stand beside a woman on a verdant crag. I've seen many verdant crags. I have to narrow that down. I comment on verdant crags all the time. A metallic disc gleams from the center of the plateau. Your self-aware humanoid machines, I have humanoid machines, drill into the base of the cliffs below. If you were looking for a sanctuary, and you were desperately, it seems like the right place. I don't know about this, the woman says, her voice neutral. What makes this place any more secure than the ones we've found? You know, the realtor said this place was a really nice place. So why can't you just give this place a chance, you know? Draw her attention to something shiny. Use your charm to persuade her of the merits of the site. See, I just tried that. Use my charm. A cloud passes over the sun as you engage her in spirited, friendly debate. No, this isn't a debate. I'm using my charm. Stop, stop. Your servitors are down there. I have servitors? Are they the humanoid machines? Alright, I'm convinced. Shut up, she says. Am I designing my bat cave? We're gonna live in an underground vault. You try to draw one of the constructs away from his test, but it doesn't respond to my voice. You lay a hand on its shoulder to reinforce a command. It whirls and punches me. Your companion helps you rise, laughter in her eyes. My robot punched me. This is funny to you? Lady. Inappropriate. Use the Numenera integrating the construct's body to overwhelm the behavior malfunction. Overwhelm it? Examine the construct for mechanical faults and look for a deeper solution. Perhaps it's an effect of the metallic disc itself. That seems logical to me. The mist falls into the plateau as you wrap a fiber shielding mesh around the construct's skull. Good thing I brought that. It protects the construct's mind from any transdimensional emissions. I hate those. Acknowledged. It immediately returns to your site of your new shelter. See, if you programmed Asimov's laws of robotics into this wouldn't have happened. Something beyond this room can sense what you're doing. No, that's these people up there. They can sense it. It's all these wonderful people who are pretty much actively rooting for me to die. But they're lovely. I mean, who else would watch me die? It'd just be me dying alone. It's no good. No sign symbol tells you what might be behind this enormous door. I tell you, this is the biggest Starbucks I ever seen. I'm just gonna go gripping orbs until they get out of here. Your defenders have all fought and died today, and still the attacks keep coming. They fight as if your destruction were demanded by them. It's Judgment Day. Okay, now this is like Highlander, but if we were also dimension sliders. Whoa, whoa, what happened? Oh, 2 attackers from a hovering machine. Thank you, Oli Moly. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I've played that game just about to death and beyond, to undeath. So, ordinarily I'd say yes, but I've demolished that game. One is brutishly large, his weapon a vibrating axe. They're slim, sheathed in glass armor, and is holding a sizzling invisible blade. How do I know what it is? Trade blows with the giants. That seems ill-advised. Duck under the giant, swing and attack. How about run away? Okay, I'll be nimble and kick him in the nuts. You roll under the blurring arc of his axe. I hope I don't die in the fucking Highlander flashbacks. He's fast, but not as fast as I am. You bury your blade under his breastplate. Oof. Wow, I stabbed the fuck out of him. Her invisible blade is far more lethal than the giant's axe. It destroys the wall? Yeah, I guess that would be more lethal. Christ, give me one of those. So I just shoulder tackle her and she goes screaming to the ground. You hear more of the enemy soldiers beyond. Hurl yourself against the door and knock them to the ground. Crack the door open and sneak past them. Charge through them, counting in your defenses. We'll do the Sin City approach. You know, Marv, like, blows through all those cops at the beginning of the movie. We'll do that. Hurl myself against the door. Charge the dim shadows, dropping your soldier to the door at the last minute. Bursts open. Crashes into a pair of the enemy soldiers, scattering them. You race to the door, blade in hand, and dispatch your stunned foes before they have a chance to move. See? Oh, that worked. Also, Jackson, what does Spoonie's cock taste like? You don't have to ask Jackson. You should call your mother more often. That was a softball, man. Fruit Loops and Stardust. I've heard worse descriptions. Yeah, oh, by the way, yeah, bitch still owes me money, okay? God, who is this ugly dude? What am I doing with my hair, man? You see a vast crowd of people, exact doppelgangers of you. Most are drab imitations of me because, hey, there's only one. It's wow, I'm looking into the dimension of infinite spoonies. In their eyes, their actions, you see the memories you discovered within the orbs and the choices you made. What was, now is, what shall be no more, whatever. Point at the doppelganger with the charming smile, with the clever eyes, or the mystical symbol on its brow. But I'm charming and clever. Suppose I... See, this is tricky. Charming, clever. Well, I'll just roll it off. Pawn responsibility. I am charming. I can live with that. He swaggers out of the crowd. Tells you an outrageous story punctuated with confidential asides, emphatic gestures, and twists that defy your every expectation. He is me! I like me! Though you're almost certain the tale is packed with lies, he's me. The doppelganger finishes his story with a flourish and awaits your decision. Yes, that's who I am. Sure, it's who I am. Gain descriptor charming. The other doppelgangers scatter heartbroken and consign themselves to oblivion. Its face reflects confidence and cleverness, but not much style. Weapons flickering in and out of his hand, a few devices shimmer on his belt. You get the feeling you would be comfortable in a variety of situations. The word Jack sounds in your mind. Look, I just had a really hard day. I'm really not in the mood for that. I mean, you are very charming and all. But you know, we should at least get some lunch. Oh, well, okay, now he's filling me. He's inside me. This when you're a specter, they let you do it, you know. Your decision rings out in the cavernous room, awakening and acts like something is coming. Yeah, I know. I have no clue what's happening. Charming Jack. Suppose it could have been Candle Jack. Your choices, the memories, have begun to build your character, but now you have the opportunity to decide on a number of details. So we didn't even need to do that, so... Training level, inability. Yeah. I agree. Ah! Character type, Glaive, Jack, and Nanu. I suppose this means fighter. Yes, it means fighter. Jacks are intrepid explorers and adventurers. They are jacks of all trades. Backfields involving wildly resourceful here always seems to be named Jack. Sure. You don't need to sell me on it, that's alright. And Nanus, who are techno ninjas, I suppose, or techno wizards. Why don't I get some sleep? I tried it once. It didn't work out. Okay, I really don't want to play... normally I would play a wizard, but I think first playthrough... Nah, not for me. Abilities unlocked. Flexing. Check this out, that's power! It's not power. Choose one exploration, lore, or conversation skill. +1 training level and spell with active. I see. +4 points to the one. My only skills are deception and persuasion. And it takes special pain to point out that I cannot use heavy weapons. It's like, oh, by the way, yeah, this, you know, you suck. And yet my intellect is just is poor. Okay, well, we gotta move on. All right. Pools. Pools? What mean you pools? Oh. Stat pools are resources you have ability and plan to sort of see fit. Glaives send a favor might enter speed. Nanos and flavored jacks. Jacks use a benefit balance. I see. I can't... What? I'm stuck at that. I'm stuck at 5 minimum. I was gonna go down. Uh, 8-5 or 7-6. Oh, hang on. Every 2 points in intellect also increases willpower by 5%. Every 2 points increases evasion by 5%. And might, health by 1. This would give me an extra 5% evasion, which seems like a good idea. But I do want to be smarter than the average bar. So we'll do that. Abilities unlocked by your type can be active actions such as attacks or spell like esoteries. Sure. Ugh. Trained without armor. I like to fight nude. This is true. Hedge magic. Automatic succeed on the next quick fingers or smashing task. Sucker punch. Punch in the stomach right there. I don't think so. Infuse weapon. Choose damage type, make a weapon attack. Deal weapon damage to the chosen type. Practiced in armor. See, I don't think this is a smart move. And I got 2 points, so I can choose any 2. Alright. I would think... Oh, I can't do that twice. Okay, obviously, that's good. And I will do infuse weapon. So I can be like a spell blade. One of those blade singer type guys. Sure. Defended by evasion. Let's see if I'm doing anything stupid here. 1 intellect. Sure. Alright. Train with that. What does it do anyway? Gain plus 10% evasion, plus 10% willpower. Okay. I like it. I love this plan. Most skills increase your chance of success. Yeah. Each skill starts at 2 black balls. Each level can be increased to 1 blue ball or 2 blue ball specialized. Okay. How many points do I have? I don't know. How many do I have? I don't want to mess up, you know? Alright, well, let's see. I can't undo it. What have I done? Oh, I only get one. One? All those and I get one? Amnemesis. Plus 15% bonus per level on difficult tasks marked with this skill. The last cast-off can access the memories of previous consciousnesses. Cipher use. Ciphers emit, ooze, or pulsate. Nah, I see already. I got you. You've lost me. I won't fuck with anything that emits, oozes, or pulsates. Endurance, yeah, initiative, obviously. Lore machinery. Okay, so it's these are specific knowledge kicks. All right. Persuasion. Charming, running away. Also a prudent choice. We'll keep that one in mind. Sprint across a dangerous area, navigating hazards, enemies more alacrity. This actually seems like a smart one to do, but I don't know. Height ability, stealth. Stealth never works for me in these games. Pretty sure I do it wrong. But concentration migrates penalties for equipped bonded artifacts. Hang on a second. One bonded artifact slot is locked. Novice. Every equipped bonded artifact confers a negative effect. Trained. Bonded artifacts equipped with the first slot. Okay. So I'm guessing bonded artifacts are magics. And since I'm probably leaping to a big conclusion here, this probably has nothing to do with that. I'm not that kind of guy. Not an intimidating guy. Perception also seems like a smart one. Smashing. Weapons ain't ciphers. Got ya. This skill, for some reason, intrigues me. Can access the memories of previous consciousnesses, and this game does appear to be preoccupied with exploring that. Well, I spend time on character specs. I don't want to run through it. I want to do something smart. So I may be making a big mistake, but I'm gonna go with amnemesis. So I got the yes, and it just reminds me, I fucking suck at heavy weapons. Only glaives. Ooh, you're special. I'm not a glaive. Glaives is so great. Although you choose your descriptor from among the many doppelgangers, you now have a chance to view the specific bonuses and just tell that one to fuck off. You can also examine the effects of other descriptors and choose the new one. Alright. Cautious. Careful, meticulous. +1 training. Oh, this kicks your skills. All right. It buries your initiative skill. Oh, this is where I got the other skills. Let's see. This is Minus 15 willpower. That sucks. Oh, no. Charming kills me. I don't want to be charming. That killed everything I want to do. You are quick-witted and a good judge of others. Can fool people, but are rarely fooled yourself. Fool me can't get fooled again. Unfortunately, that makes me stupid. I know nothing about no machines or magic. But I'm really smart. So I'm smart, but I'm dumb. I guess ignorant would be the right one. Still, that's not insignificant. You are quick, lithe, and dexterous. +2 speed pool. I could kick up my omniscience spell. Or skill. Learned. Okay, got that. Mechanical. Mystical. Observant. But I don't run too quick. In fact, I am... No. There's no running. I got a gimp. I like this, though. Perception and concentration, at least in Torment, in Planescape Torment, it was pretty good. Having a high wisdom was, you wouldn't think it, but critical in Planescape Torment, so I'm thinking, this could be good. Rugged! You love nature and pitting your wits against the elements. I am smarter than snow. This is lame. Slick. That's not the same thing as clever. Stealthy. Strong. Strong-willed. Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay. Swift. Tough. Wrathful. Hey, I could fix my heavy weapons disability. And you smash. I gotta go with observant. I like the observant idea. Okay. We might be done. I have to confirm it? No. Should I whisper seed? Actually, I want to choose my face. Can I choose a face? Because this guy, this will not do. I can't pick a face. Ah. I mean, God. It looks like I got my hair cut from a belt sander. Alright. Now I can't confirm. Oh, it... Motherfucker. What the fuck? Ah! You are teasing me! Annoyed. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the torment it's getting through. Who the fuck are you? The Spectre is spectral. He's made of blue glass smoke, wears stylish, well-cut clothes. He's the Phantom Stranger. Wow, We have dove head deep into the weird metaphysical wackiness of the metaverse here. Like, just balls deep right away. You bet I have a lot of questions? You bet. Oh, no. No. This is old hat. This is my mind. My body's still out there, healing from my 17-mile fall. Who are you? Ah. Yeah, what was trying to eat me and throw me into its membrane? Are you like my superego or something? No, it's not a beer. After you wake up from the dream state and attune to the tides. You're a bunch of hippies, aren't you? You'll need to find something called a resonance chamber. Your body should have landed somewhere near it. How do you know that? Climb inside that and you'll be fine. It's a Bacta tank, right? What's a resonance chamber? You don't know. You live in my brain and you don't know. That sounds pretty accurate. I don't like the voices in my head. It's not because they tell me to do horrible things, because it's stupid. Well, that's what they are. As I said, it's your mind. So that's why it's basically empty. I beat you to it. It's your mind, now or never. You think I know better in my mind? No. I don't know anything. Who are you? I'm... Tim? How do you know all this? I'm not. I'm deliberately wasting your time. Thank you. Yeah, where is my mind? How do I get back to the real world? There's that portal down there. Pretty sure it won't kill you. When you wake up, then what the fuck is that? It's Cthulhu. Oh my god, it killed the other voices in my head. I never got to learn what their names were. Destroy its anchors, or the sorrow will erase us forever. How? The crisis begins when you enter a dangerous situation. Crisis is a turn-based encounter, so you can fight, seeing anything. Okay. Each turn you can take a sword action. You can also make a move. I can handle that. The reflection is near you. Kill it. Kill the reflection? That's cold as ice. That's just cold. Could I not just stab the black fucticle of evil? I can do maximum effort on my attacks. Unarmed attacks use speed, other weapons abilities may use might or stuff. Well, I don't think I have a blade, so I guess we're gonna swing it. But I'm not gonna add any. If I'm gonna die here, I'll just die here. I always have to do one? Punch. No, 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 we can't afford this. Rawr. If you're not hitting, you're not trying. Yeah. Needs of the many, I guess. So if I kill all the voices in my head, won't that mean I'm just, like, empty? Yeah, I want to move. Move over here. Oh no! Thank you, Gary. You want to help me? Brother! You could sacrifice your sword action for a double move. I don't think that's necessary. Weapon bonus. I don't have a weapon, but sure. You're just gonna cheerlead. This fucker is gonna cheerlead. I don't trust this guy. Come on, Obi-Wan. Oh, that took the shot. He's okay. And even though it just told me how to end the action, I have forgotten it. This? I don't know what it's doing. Can I use my infused weapon? Flex. Yeah, I'm gonna transdimensional or mental. I'll go mental. What? I'll give it a shot, I guess. Ah. This one's got some toughness in him. You're just really grasping at straws here. We'll try transdimensional. Never know. That did the trick. Although I already hit him twice. This hurts so much more than it looks. You are useless. Fettles. They're temporary conditions or status effects that can improve or reduce a character's traits. We had to give it a funny name. But okay. What have I been fettled with? I just got fettled. There's nothing wrong with my fettle. Yeah! Okay, transdimensional, the way to go. You killed the sorrow, but the boss is gonna be pissed. It's unstoppable, but you stopped it. The portal to your body is shimmering down that dome below. Yeah, this looks safe.
Where did he fall from?
Hey, voices!
His body smashed to talc. It's a wonder he's still breathing.
All I saw
Oh.
was the corona, not his origin point. But look, he's healing already. Spontaneous regeneration.
Healing factor. And now I've lost my voice. Ah! What was that? What did you do, Callistig? Callistig. You notice it's in kaleidoscope of tattoos. She's a little hazy. Callistiga, that's probably it. Her voice rolls and hisses, and you have to rub your eyes to be sure you're not seeing double. Oh no, I'm seeing more than that. Vivid hair outrages clothing. You're no ordinary mortal. We know that much. Start talking. Why? Fuck you. I fell out of the fucking space. Take me to your leader, motherfuckers. Yeah, who are you? I just shifted tides. That was significant. Silver tide raised a tiny amount. That changes everything. I don't know if you felt that just now, but the silver tide just raised a little. It's painfully obvious to everyone that you are newly born. Thank you. I act like I was born yesterday. Hey! You are what we call a cast-off. The changing God created you. Body and mind. Yeah. And I look it. Your sire used your body for a time. He just wanted me for my body, you know? Who are we? A sanctum of your sires. I commonly believe to see several such places throughout the Ninth World. Possibly the other 8 as well. Who is the changing God? I don't know, he's a different guy every time we see him. Are there other cast-offs? Dozens, hundreds, who can say? I don't get this. I get the concept, but I don't get it. I used a cipher to slow your fall further. It's just a good thing you didn't try to nosedive straight into the world. That would have been dumb. Whew. What was that blast of energy when I awoke? I was telling my colleague it's obviously a physiological reaction of some kind. Sure. Yeah, where is this changing God? I got words for him. How to stop. Are you sure the surge didn't hurt you? Do you know anything about the tides? Because I just changed one. That can't be good. Oh, I'm not gonna tell them about my empty void-filled head. They don't need to know that. If I've got a healing factor that can heal me from falling out of space, it's pretty good. I could survive most varieties of psychic or molecular decomposition, disintegration, conflagration, and so forth. Yay! Whoa, my brain swelled! You're in a dark room, lit by a myriad of blinking lights and holograms from the many machines surrounding you. What about a body that can withstand the Sorrow's attacks? No, you reply. The thing has no respect for barriers of any kind. Just walks into your room anytime it feels like. If the residence chamber works, it will give us the power to stop the Sorrows once and for all. Blah, 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 blah. You realize the device on the memory is identical to the one behind you now. It was working, of course. One presumes disfigurement by the iron wind could likewise be devastating. Shut up. Of course they didn't see it. The vision of myself, yeah. I've had my share of sorrows, but never the sorrow. I know nothing about it. Not likely, though it might not be impossible. You need people with the appropriate knowledge. I'm sure the cult of the changing god will hold the answer. I'm always hesitant about visiting cults. But okay. They sound like fun guys. And, you know, I really need to get out more. The Order of Truth? Are you mad? They'd sooner take us apart. But we gotta learn the policy of truth. Order of Truth? Cult of the Changing God. Well, let's ask. Knowledge seekers, the learned who try to wrest secrets from the hearts of the prior worlds. They gather in the city to exchange their findings and help humanity build a brighter future. Our friend Algern here was once one of them. But, you know, the medical plan was no good. The frauds, quicksellers, and charlatans. I like him already. What's the cult of the Changing God? They're not insane, they're eccentrics. It's never good when you have to hedge the accusation of them being insane by saying they're just, you know, they're eccentric. They're worshippers of, well, how about I could go there and like pretend to be the Changing God? I bet I could pull that off. I'll go there and, you know, be all General Zod. Yeah, Algern. Take me away from strawberry fields over here. Your worshippers aren't likely to cut you apart, and they're sometimes fools. And they can party, let me tell you. Good counsel, the best counsel is to come with me. I'll accompany the two of you. When you change your mind, you'll need an introduction to the Order of Truth. Fine, fine. We'll both go. But don't be surprised when Callista leaves you broken and ditch with the purse empty. She sounds like a fun date. Suspicious as always. Hey, no, we've answered this question. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing out here? Yeah, what's in it for you? We won't deny that you're an exciting find, but it's not just about that. I want to see you safely out of the reef. You're not safe here. That's not because you're new. Treasure hunters crawl the reef. Scavengers who would sell me for parts. Organ smugglers? Let's do it. They follow the last cast off, and so I can't even set my name or what I look like. I know it's meaningless, grand scheme of things, but that's kind of lame. When you're ready, you can leave the Broken Dome. Seriously. Well, I gotta fondle all the electrical sparking things, since I can't die. I think this is where they get the spiritual successor to Torment, where in Planescape Torment, you basically couldn't die. The mechanical arm lies on the floor. T-1000. No, sorry, T-101. Lore, machinery, quick fingers, I have none of those. So I would presume trying to do such a thing would be ill-advised. The sharply pointed apparatus that formerly topped the device appears burnt out and useless. Much like the Microsoft Zune. But the equipment at the base remains somewhat operational, as the constant stream of sizzling motes can attest. They give it a try. If you select a companion's portrait... Ah! I can pass this off to somebody else. This seems wise. See, yes. I can't even... Who does this guy look like? Sting with an unfortunate haircut. I don't know. And this clown... $75. Spray Flesh. That's an unfortunate brand name. But, you know, shinies. I got shiny things. Recognize their value at once. Such objects would be accepted as shins, the informal currency in most regions of the world. Ah, Gil. That's Spray Flesh, which needs no explanation. So yeah, that's neat. I got the success. I'm gonna save at this landmark of success. Broken fragments of the domed ceiling are scattered on the floor. So this is some kind of weird sci-fi fantasy shit. Oh, well, this is right here. You know, this, you gotta have this and this and a pink AA battery. That's money, because doesn't it look like money? I like my money to look like melted gummy bears. Encephalic rush, which is drugs. And a booger. Fleafoot moss. So if I pick my nose, it makes me faster. Ah! Slate black unimpressive device. Unimpressive says you. That's fairly impressive. Towering crystal arch rises over a jagged gray landscape, and you called this unremarkable. Command me. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask it. Show me the arch again. Show it. You see a huge crystal arch on a jagged field. The arch is divided into rectangular cells. All are numbered. It's a Stargate! At the arch's pinnacle, one cell is lit in a brilliant pulsating emerald. The number O is printed on its side. Hey, and there's my skill. This is my skill. I'm using my past memories. 95. Mammoth Jam. The memory blossoms. You stand before this arch, eyeing the last 2 active cells in the once impenetrable Lugumvo. Unleash cell 29. You say, and a twisted artifact appears above you. You claim it with a faint smile, watching the light fade from the cell far above. Sure, something significant happened. You flinch from the memory and falls apart as you raise your eyes to the arch now. Cell 29 is dark now. Only cell 0 remains. Dry grit whirls around the empty plain. Many kilometers beyond the arch is the faint outline of what seems to be a broken tower. And there's always a man and a tower. The broken tower reaches for pale, red-threaded clouds. Oh, unleash the contents of Cell 0. Again, I'm lost. But we'll see. You scare me. Ciphers are Numenera objects that can trigger a powerful effect, but can only be used once. Cipher score and your cipher limit are in a special section of the inventory screen. Take care not to accumulate more ciphers than your cipher limit, or you will experience unpleasant side effects. Ciphers and cipher limit trigger powerful effect only used once. Cipher limit. Not sure I get that. Please be advised the object you are about to stream is completely safe. Use no caution whatsoever. Sounds like something made by Whammo or Nerf. All cells are now vacant. Shuddering Lugumvo. Gained item. Unstable detonation. Deals 6 jaunty lightning bolt energy damage. 4 rock fist physical damage to all characters in range. Value 36 gummy worms. And it can only do it once. It's a hand grenade that has, for some reason, frozen pork chops taped to it. Interesting that a cast-off can command the changing God's machines. Haven't we established that? Like, fuck off. I'm doing what I do. Yeah, just... I don't need to tell these guys any more than they need to know, and they don't need to know shit. Just lucky. Sure it was. I'm watching you. Crackle. Tiny glowing moats float through the interior of this tower. Each one is surrounded by much smaller moats. There's moats everywhere.
Done.
Let's investigate this TV. Sunlight falls through the ragged hole. Son, you got a condition. Oh, it's a sarcophagus. So, metal ring. Okay. Let's take a closer look at the sarcophagus. The padded interior beneath the coffin's cracked lid looks like it was made for a human body. Despite the damage, you don't see any way to get it open and get inside. Hey, there's a way open. It's right there. It's a gigantic fucking body-shaped crack. It seems unlikely that using the chamber would be a pleasant experience. Or would not be a pleasant experience. Yeah. Maybe your imagination, but some of the cracks of the crystal seem shallower than they were before. I'll look harder. Harder! Yeah, that's about as shallow as they're gonna get. Spin up the shards on the ground. Jagged fragments of crystal are intermingled with synth from the Shadow Dome above. crystal shards glitter in the captive suns. Perception! Which I presume means I have perception, so it worked. That's why I'm seeing this. I feel good about my choices already. Probably gonna my ass kick my first fight, but you know, so far, feeling good. After a moment, they part again, trailing shining threads of living crystal. Seems that a resonance chamber can heal you from wounds. Yes, okay, but not from the amount of damage you've done to it. So the voice in my head is also pussy, and he's full of crap. He picks up some items and equipment, make full use of them. Crystalline shard. It's a knife. This hardly seems efficient, but I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I can't access inventory. Thank you, Tigor. Look for other useful shards. Yeah. Examine the suspended arms. Cables run from machines along the dome's walls to the base of the suspended arms. Yeah, sure. Gems. Gems, you'll say. Ah! These flashbacks, they're coming at you like a slap in the face. 5 ejectors, 1 for each tide. 1 for whiter whites, 2 for darker colors. Yeah. The number of the lights at the base of the arms have gone out. I broke it. You feel a slight resistance every time you cross the ring, and now that you're paying attention, you notice that your breath is echoing in your ears. That's because my head is empty. Okay, why is the ring fucking with me? Whatever.
Doing it now.
You talk too much, pal.
We shall see.
Already not liking these two. I reckon that's everything.
I need to talk to you.
Yeah! Talk would be good. Let's talk.
This is the reef of fallen worlds, kid. It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
You're acting like it's my fault. Okay, what's with the dancing ring pops? That's weirded me out. I think they want to have sex with my butt. The Numenera of the past are always dangerous, but there are some. What are the Numenera? What, me to tell you? The Numenera are all around you. Everything from prior worlds. Okay, so what are they? Yes, they surround us and bind us. What is it? You're not telling me anything. I don't want your help anymore. You want to fix the crystal chamber back there, yeah? No. Those things, I don't want to, oh man. What the fuck is that? Alright. Full disclosure. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling it. That's not to say this is bad. I'm just not feeling it right now. It's really hot in this room, too. And I gotta say, the learning curve on this one, just the game doesn't seem that hard, but the learning curve, just getting into this world, that's steep. I will come back to this. I'm interested, but there's a lot here to unpack. I got a fan back there. It's going. I need it closer. Okay. I have lots of other games to play. I need to get a drink. And I need to keep my nerve up to keep live streaming. I have been a wreck lately. I have not been doing well. But as long as I try to keep some momentum, I think I'll be okay. I gotta pick a new game. Ooh, actually, I just thought of one. Might be another one with a lot of reading. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's really why I'm not feeling this one. There's a lot of reading. It's not that I don't like reading. I love reading. I don't like reading out loud. So, anyway, in case I don't see you, thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone who donated. If you liked the channel, subscribe. There will be more. And I will hopefully be back soon. If not, I'll post a message on Twitter. Can't promise anything, but I really do want to come back. I want to play something new. So, see you soon.